We're gonna have to be here. Psychos are a bit hard, I think. Try. We're gonna just keep on streaming until we hit a psycho. Unless I maybe have to go too hard for me. So I must use it at least. Oh, if I got that skin, that would have been it. Well, that's gonna be said direct. Whoa, what the? I actually almost got the skin on that. Okay, psycho and stream. Alright, see you guys. Oh, that's not going in. Cuxer psycho? Okay! It's a bit high. Guys, musty psycho shot. It was not a musty flick, and that's not a psycho. That was neither of anything. That was just nothing. Continuous. How about a ground pinch psycho? I really never go for these, but I feel like I could definitely hit one someday. If I just like lock in. Let's try one more time real quick and see if we can get a good attempt. Okay, it's gonna bounce up towards me, but I'm not gonna quite get that. It's a bit hard. No, that would've been it. We're only accepting 2 bounce, or 1 bounce, or no bounce. 2 or less is gonna be accepted only. So, yeah. Holy musty. We're gonna go back to psychos. Oh my, dude, that would have been it if that went in. That would have been that would have been a 1 bounce. That is actually such a rip. That is a rip. That's actually sad. Imagine. Reset musty psychos are a bit harder than ceiling musties. If you know how to do stuff, I feel like resets are easier for some reason. But I don't think that's actually true. It's just in my head, because resets are less height. Okay! Oh, freaking K. I don't know why this got so much power. What is that, man? Holy moly. That was so clean. Okay, wait. Psycho? No. That skimmed downwards for some reason. Or it looked like it at least, but... Alright guys, so psycho equals end stream. Cuxer psychos do count, and also do just musty psychos do count. So like if I do this, then that'll count. If it's 1 bounce, it'll count. If it's just a musty psycho. If it's ceiling musty, then 2 bounces are allowed. So, yeah. This is gonna be a long stream. What the? Sigma. What the? I'm just skimming that. Okay, hold up. Guys, catch for real. Okay, I'm going off topic. Reset. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm clipping. Wait, no, what? I'm actually trying to go for a ceiling musty instead of like a reset musty all the time. What the? Guys? Ribbit. I think that was a bit low. What the low? What the low musty? We gotta get 1 bounce if we're just doing it from the ground, so. Insane 180 kph pinch. I like how it just stops in that. I'm gonna try and go for a sidewall. What is that wall bounce? That might actually work. Pogo? What just happened? I don't know what that was. If that just went high, I would have cycled that very easily. Oh no. Bye! Ribbit. Monday. Oh, what the? That was actually almost in. That was a double touch, that wasn't pretty clean. As a fellow double touch. That was almost like a corner triple. I don't know what that was. That's kind of cool. Okay, bro. You don't need to be so... Okay, that Musty just did not gain power for some reason on that. Insane setup, but like no power. How about this? Is this gonna gain power? Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm gonna psycho it. I'm sad. Okay, that would have hit the crossbar. I know, I'm 90% sure if I skimmed it the right way, that would have hit the crossbar. That actually genuinely would have hit the crossbar, I swear. I swear. No, bro, if that hit the crossbar, that would have been sad. So I'm kind of glad. That's crazy. I was so glad of 2 bounce cycles before. Now I'm almost getting 1 bounces. I'm actually like filling them and not even really that mad. That's just improvement. Even after not even going for cycles, that's just overall improvement at like musty flicks and stuff. What the holy moly, that MacTuff was sort of clean. Join up. Okay, nice bounce. Very nice bounce, actually. What the? Double touch. La. Bang style. Okay. That was pretty dang clean. That was pretty dang clean, bro. Holy moly. What the? Why did I go for a Jaxie? No. I was trying to do a fart cross Musty and then Psycho, imagine. That would have been like a 1 bounce if I actually skimmed that there. That was actually insanely fast. Dude, I'm too scared. What the? Law. Law, what the? La da la da da. Musty flick. Ooh. Oh my god. No. What? That psycho attempt just led me straight to the next psycho attempt. But it's a double touch. That sucks. Watch this. Dude, that would have been 1 bounce. Okay, now I'm starting to get a bit angry because I've literally gotten like 10 failed attempts at 1 bounces. Oh no. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bye bye bye. Okay, brother. Oh man. That would have been insane as the beat drop. Holy wait, that thing would have been insane. What? Nada, 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 nada. Okay, anyway. Well, no one's really come to stream yet so far, but... Holy. Watch this. I'll take continuous, must see. That would have been kind of sick, I can't lie. No! That would have been, I swear that would have been one bounce. The speed on that musty was actually immaculate. Oh my god, okay. Oh. How can we go back to being friends? No! That kind of would have been cool. What the? Nada, Double touch. It's been 10 minutes, so now we're gonna switch to the next map. We're in circuit now. Have a feeling it's gonna be the map chat. What the Sigma? You know what? Caxire. Oh my god, that's actually insane. No, imagine. That fleet would have been wild. Wait, we're going for another setup after that? What the? Whoa. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo, let's go! We just hit the psycho. Alright, that's gonna be the end of the stream. I'm gonna see you guys. Goodbye. Holy bro.